Mr. Budweiser?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm going to be your student physical therapist for today. How's it going?
It's going good.
Good. All right, so day one, evaluation day. So what that's going to kind of consist of is we're just going to go through some of the forms that you had filled out when you first got here. I'm going to ask you a few questions as to why you're here and just kind of get to know you a little bit better. And then we're going to get into a little bit more of the hands-on evaluation where we do some more, muscle testing, test your strength, test your flexibility, a couple other little things, and then hopefully by the end of the day we can kind of get a routine going, get you on the right track for physical therapy. Sound okay?
Sounds good.
Alrighty, so today this is going to take about 45 minutes to an hour. Does that sound okay?
Sounds great.
Alrighty, so before we get started, I'm going to have you just go ahead and confirm your full name and your date of birth for me.
Jimmy Budweiser, 10/9/1978.
Okay, so that makes you 38 years old?
Correct.
Alrighty. Also, during this evaluation, if you don't mind, I am going to be writing down some notes. Just want to make sure I get all the information that you're telling me. Don't think that I'm not listening to you, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you very much. So, tell me, what are your thoughts on being here?
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah?
Ready to get started.
Ready to get going?
Yeah.
All right, I like that. So tell me what you do for a living.
I am a backhoe operator, so I work in basically like a tractor, but it's got a big old bucket in the front and just, digs around, pulls out dirt.
Okay. So I'm not too familiar with that. Are you standing up? Are you sitting down?
Predominantly like sitting down most of the
Okay.
day.
Okay. Alrighty. And how long are you working for? What's your work day like?
For the week, we're probably about like 50 hours.
Long week then, huh?
Oh yeah, working from sun up to sundown.
Yeah. All right. And then how about for when you're not at work? What do you like to do?
Since the injury, I've been kind of just staying at home a little bit more, watching the game with the boys, and every now and then we venture out to the bar to get some drinks.
Yeah. What sport are you watching?
Watching football.
Ooh, what's your favorite football team?
We go for the Patriots.
Ooh, love me a New England fan. I think we'll get along quite well.
All right.
All right. So you're at home watching the game. What's your home like?
It's a single trailer. We've got about 5 steps to go in.
Okay. Alrighty. Do those stairs have any type of like railing, or is it just?
It's got a rail.
Okay.
On one side.
Okay. Perfect. Alrighty. And then anything else that you like to do besides just hanging out with the guys?
Probably about 3 months ago, I started like doing some weightlifting, trying to lose the weight.
Oh,
but
okay.
Didn't really keep up with it.
No? Why is that?
Just kind of like hit and miss.
Okay.
Worked too late one day, just didn't get into it.
Yeah. Okay. Is that something that you think you would want to kind of get back into a little bit?
I think so. Thinking about it with the injury, it was like might be better just to try back to get into it.
Yeah. All right. Maybe we can kind of work towards that a little bit. Alrighty. So I see that Dr. Brown sent you here. What are you here for?
Well, I was out on the farm and I was feeding the goats, and one of them just got a little restless and decided to ram me on the side of me.
Oh my gosh. Are you okay?
It was all right. It was kind of painful, but we got it.
Yeah. Alrighty. So did you mind telling me what knee is it?
It's right here on the right side.
Okay, right on the right knee.
Yeah.
All right, let me actually grab your form that you filled out earlier. So I see that here on this body chart that it's, like you said, right here on the right knee. Would you mind just standing up so that way you can, point exactly where it was?
Yeah, so it's just right here.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so would you mind just would you mind if I just kind of touched on your leg just to see, where things do feel okay, where things don't feel okay?
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine.
All right, so I understand pain right on the top of the knee here. All right, how about anything on the sides of the legs?
No.
All right, how about down by the ankle? Anything over there?
No, I've got nothing there.
Okay, and then what about on the side or more towards the middle, up towards the top of the leg? Anything in the hip?
No.
No? All right, back of the leg?
No.
Nothing over there?
No.
Alrighty, and then lastly, how about that left leg? That one okay?
No, this one's good.
Okay, perfect. Alrighty. So just that right knee from that silly goat of yours, huh?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so tell me a little bit more about that pain. What does it feel like?
When it's there, it's kind of like an achy, throbby pain.
Okay, okay. So on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being no pain at all, to 10 being the worst pain imaginable, I want you to tell me where on that scale that knee pain feels.
Probably about a 2.
About a 2? Okay. And that's right now? I'm sorry.
Yes. Right.
Okay. Right now? Alrighty. Wonderful. Alright, so I want you to tell me now what makes your pain feel the worst? What really aggravates it?
Coming down the steps out of the trailer.
Okay.
You gotta go down and it starts coming up, and then if I go up into the backhoe, it's like I gotta take a big old step in there, and that also makes it hurt.
Okay, okay. And so when it gets really aggravated from walking down those stairs or climbing up in that backhoe, I want you to tell me on that scale again, what's your pain feeling? 0 to 10.
I'll say about a 4.
A 4? Alrighty. Not too bad. Alright, now how about what makes that knee feel better?
When I get to lay down, like prop it up, just let it elevate, and just, let it sit there.
How long do you typically kind of rest and relax for to calm it down?
Give it probably about like 10 minutes.
Just 10?
Okay. And then by that time it's good.
Alright, and then when it's at its best, after you've been relaxing for a few minutes, what's that pain feeling like on that scale of 0 to 10?
Oh, there's no pain.
No pain?
No pain.
0?
That's
Zip? Alrighty. Alright, so now let's kind of go on to how you're feeling throughout the day. So start in the morning. What are you feeling like in the morning with that knee?
Waking up, it's pretty stiff. It takes about 15-20 minutes of me like walking around and moving for it to get going and pain disappear.
Alrighty, so stiff in the morning. How about throughout the day?
It comes and goes depending on where I'm at. If I'm going up and down the stairs or I'm getting out of the backhoe.
Okay, alrighty. And then at night, anything in the night?
Again, like just depends. Sometimes there's nothing. Sometimes if I've been walking a lot, then kind of get a little bit out of it.
Okay. Does this pain kind of wake you up at all in the middle of the night or anything to that extent?
No, I sleep through the night perfectly.
Alright, wonderful. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and grab this form that you filled out a little bit earlier. So, just kind of going through it, did you have any questions about it?
No, I think I answered everything right.
Okay. So let's go ahead and go through it real quick. So I see that you've been taking Motrin.
I was taking Motrin. I stopped about a week ago because my knee wasn't feeling as bad.
Okay, so you were taking the Motrin for your knee?
Yes.
Do you know how much by any chance you were taking?
I believe it was about 400 milligrams.
Okay.
I believe they said it was like every 4 hours.
Every 4 hours you've been taking it? Okay, and you haven't been on it for a week now?
Right.
Alright. So, perfect. That looks good. I see here that you learn best by doing. Is that correct? Yeah?
Yes.
Alright, so that's going to help me out when it comes to, teaching you how to do different exercises and stretches. Some people prefer to just write it on, some people prefer to read the exercise on a piece of paper and boom, they got it. But you and I are pretty similar where we like to learn by doing. So what's going to happen is I'll give you your stretches, I'll give you your exercises or whatever I need you to do. I'll have you go through a few repetitions of them, make sure everything's feeling good, and then when it comes to doing them at home, then you should be good to go. All right?
All right.
So let's see. I see here that you have a couple of drinks a week, about 4?
Yeah, it's just, when we watch the game or, going out.
Understandable. We went through your pain. Family history looks good. Oh, one thing I see here that you didn't fill out, asthma and bronchitis. Any history of that?
Oh, no. I must have just missed that question.
Totally fine. No worries. I'll fill that out for you. Alrighty. And then, I see trauma here. Was that in regards to the goat accident or something else?
No, that was to the goat.
Okay.
Yeah, traumatic.
Alrighty. Perfect. And we already went through your morning stiffness. Alright. Everything looks good. You look like a generally healthy young man here. Alrighty. So let's kind of move on now. So I see that you didn't walk in here with any type of crutches or any type of brace. Were you using anything like that?
No.
No?
I didn't have anything.
Okay, perfect, good. So now, when you went to go see Dr. Brown, did he have any type of imaging done?
I believe they did an X-ray, but it came out negative, so
it came out
really
negative?
nothing.
Okay, do you remember when that X-ray was?
It was when I had the accident, so it was probably about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? Alrighty. Alright. So let's see. I want you to tell me now a little bit, have you ever had this knee pain before?
No, never any pain to the knee. The knee's always been good.
No problem. Okay.
When I was younger, about 18, I had a fracture on my collar from playing football.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that collarbone is feeling okay now? No issues?
Nice and healed. No pain.
Alrighty. Also, just kind of referring back to this form that you filled out earlier. So I see that you have difficulty, like we already discussed, walking down the stairs, getting on your backhoe. Walking too, do you want to, walking, does that aggravate you a lot or not too bad?
It's not too bad. I can do it, and it'll come and go. Just depends,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm walking really far distance or if it's just kind of here and there.
Alrighty, so now I want you to tell me what do you think that I can do to make you feel better?
I would like to be able to, get up and down out of that backhoe without having any pain, or, going in and out of the house a little bit without any of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just overall, just kind of getting back to where I can get back to work. I recently just got into a spot where I was going to be able to dig some hiking trails at the local park.
Oh,
so,
okay.
I need to be able to up and down, a couple of days.
Right. Alrighty, so like you said, getting back to work, we mentioned the weightlifting. That's still something that we're interested in?
Yeah,
Alright.
Completely forgot about it already. Forgot, but that'd be a good one to get back into. Yeah.
That's it. We'll get you going. Alrighty. So, is there anything else that I might not have asked you about that you think you need to tell me?
No, I think you were pretty thorough.
Alrighty. So, if there's still any point in time where I remember something, feel free to just tell me. Okay? No worries. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the more hands-on aspect of things. We'll do some muscle testing and get going. Okay?
All right.
Alrighty.